Hello everyone, it's Penny Pudge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I just have a few more things to show you and some information to fill you up with. And why do I do that? There we go. Sorry about that. So welcome to all of you going to join me. Hi Angela, my friend. Yay, she's back. And Tammy's here. Welcome, welcome. So today is Thursday, 1/19/2023 at 1:16 p.m. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And if you were to come in later or at the replay, please just go ahead and click that thumbs up and leave me a little comment if you're willing to do that. Oh, you did? Good for you, Angela. You're awesome. Okay. I just have a card, and this is one I made for a swap. This is not the card we're going to make, but it is, I'm going to make a similar one. Just to show you that from one idea, you can make 100 cards. So, thank you, Angela. I really like it. And it's new Stampin' Up products. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I would love you to be a customer of mine. And what I want to, hi Kelly, my friend. What I want to talk to you about right now is just to let you know about joining Stampin' Up. Oh, did you go after paper, Kelly? Let me just read this to you. I'm not going to be able to watch the chat right now. Oh, good, Angela. Well, I'll show you a couple different ideas, okay? So, joining Stampin' Up during celebration, which is going on right now, okay? Celebration was 2 times a year. This year, they moved it back to only 1 time a year. So, it's all of January and all of February. So, this is the celebration brochure. This is the mini catalog. And I don't see chat right now, guys, so I'll get back on there in a minute. And then the annual catalog. So what celebration is if you purchase anything from either one of those catalogs, $50, $100 increments, there's things in here that you can get for free, okay? One item, like this said here, like this paper is $50 for the paper. If you've purchased $50, you can get that paper free, okay? It's not for sale anywhere else. So let me find a $100 one. So there's various ones. Okay, so this stamp set called Beautifully Happy is free with a purchase of $100. And that's before shipping and handling. Okay. Any questions, you can always contact me on my Facebook page. All right. So let me just tell you, if you have been thinking about being a demonstrator, not even to sell the product, but just to get a discount on your own, during celebration is the best time to do that. If you join by February 28th, you can choose one of 3 offers. Let me just flip back and see if there's anything I desperately need to answer. I know that's Tammy's favorite color too. Ah, thank you too, Kelly. Yep. And I do try to do mine the night before on my YouTube page. So most of the time you can just go over there and put notify me. Okay, let me get back here. So option 1 is the boho mini die cut machine, which is a $63 value. It's blue in color. And also you get $175 worth of Stampin' Up products for only $129. So they have that one or the original white mini machine, which this is a fantastic deal. You get to choose which products you want, plus you get catalogs and all of the things that you need to have a business, but you don't have to. You can just do it for the discount. The other choice would be $175 worth of Stampin' Up products for only $99. So it's $50 more product than the standard starter kit. So if you were to join, you could go right over to, let me refresh the screen here. Down in the, she is an awesome mod. I agree, Angela. Right down in my description box, I have Penny, and it's also right there in the blue under the screen is pennypudgestamps.net. Okay. And my email is there also. Okay. But like I say, it's the only time that they're doing celebration this year, which is a change from what they had. And yes, that planner is nice. And no, I didn't get it, Kelly. I had thought about it and then I didn't. Yeah, I do have a planner, but not that one. Okay, so those are the catalogs. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, now would be the time. No, it doesn't matter if you've been a demonstrator in the past, Angela. No, it doesn't. As you can't do it if you're an active one now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That does not matter, Angela. Yeah, it would be an amazing time to go ahead and join just to get your discount. But I would love you to do it under me if you would, if you don't have a demonstrator. And then the other thing, if you were to order this week, I think we'll probably close this party out next week. This host code, it's in my description box, E2B6BRK2. So it's right there. You can just copy and paste it if you'd like. Thank you. Okay, so you could copy and paste that for sure. Yeah, think about it. If you have questions, Angela, I mean, you know about Stampin' Up, but yeah, just go ahead and get a hold of me. Private message me at Penny Pudge Facebook page. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me right now. So, so you can do either way. You can get the mini machine, blue or white, for $29 plus $175 worth of product. So you are getting $175 worth of product for $129 plus a machine. Okay. The other option is $175 worth of product for only $99. Either way is a win-win. Even if you end up not buying anymore, you do have to meet a requirement of every 3 months. But even if you don't, it's a win-win situation, right? So, okay. Okay, so let me see. Oh, Paper Pumpkin. I have the numbers. I don't have them in front of me. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, this is the time to go ahead and renew it for your 3 months, 6 months, or a year, right? Why? Well, I'll tell you why. So I think it's over $200 for a year. So just say it's $200. So you could have two $100 items out of the celebration catalog just by renewing that, or you could have 4 $50 items out of the celebration. Okay, so you could get this paper. I love this paper. I showed it before, and it's the Dainty Flowers, which we are going to use this Dainty Delight stamp set and dies today. So I actually ordered a couple of these. So you could get that. Hang on, let's see what else. You could get the Owls stamp set. I seen a lot of people working with this Thanks a Bunch. It's with $50. You could get that. One lady did trees. She turned the carrot, let me show you, like this, and made tall trees. And then her background, she just used this one. So these were this way. She did it this way horizontally, and it looked like ground. It was pretty cool how she did it. Oh, there's so many. Okay, so those are 3 things. So the owls, the carrot set. Let's see. And the Dainty Flower 12 by 12 paper. And then you could do the farm paper, the Day at the Farm paper. Okay, there's your 4 things. Lots of paper. This stamp set, the Sending Support, I have that stamp set, which I love it. $50 purchase. But already you have gotten 4 things if you, and it's more than that. I can't remember off the top of my head how much your paper pumpkin is. There you go. I know, right? I need to do a lot of destashes, Angela. So if you want to go back, I did look, show a lot of the product that I had ordered. Okay, so it'd be a perfect time to do paper pumpkin. And with paper pumpkin, okay, when you're done, you might want to add your special paper pumpkin link to the description box. Okay, I don't know how to get it either, Kelly. What I always tell people, if they're going to go with a hostess code number, is to go in that way. I can put those codes in, because otherwise if you, yeah, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Yes, I'll put it in there, I promise. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I'll put it in. Let me make myself a note. I know there's a way to do it. Because otherwise it takes you to the Paper Pumpkin website and you order through them, and then the hostess doesn't get any credit. Yeah, I'll let you, Angela, I'll put it in my description box. Okay. And then use that hostess code there if you do. Otherwise, what you need to do if you are going to sign up and be a demonstrator, or yeah, put it on your order. That would help too. Kelly, you'll have to tell me how to do that. But I will do that as soon as I'm done. I wrote myself. Oh, that's okay, Angela. Okay, I wrote myself a note. Okay, yeah, I know how to do that. I just don't know how to find my paper pumpkin code. When Kelly said that, I know there is one, but okay, I'm going to go up to, okay, I am on here. Okay, no, I'm not. I want to go, there we go. I want to be at the same spot you guys are at. I know, I do that too, Angela. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is, like I said, the card I made for a swap. Okay, let me double check and make sure I've got everything written that I was going to tell you guys about Paper Pumpkin. Yeah, so if you do Paper Pumpkin, why not go ahead and get benefits by getting extra things? The other thing with Paper Pumpkin is that you can stop it for a month or 2 months or whatever. You just go to their website. That month you don't want to get it and just put a hold on it. It's really easy to do. Okay, the other thing I want to show you, where's my phone? In this mini catalog, which is good through April, right? And we will be getting a new catalog in May. See, this is only good through April too, the annual catalog. And I took a picture so I would be able to tell you guys. So in this catalog, here's my gallery. Okay, today, right here. Nope, not that. Right there. Okay. They're doing like product testing. Okay. So in here, there are some stamp sets that you have the option of getting the cling, which is the red rubber stamp, or the photopolymer, which is the clear. Okay. So the first one is on page 35, just so you don't get confused if you do order. Okay, page 35. So I'm just going to show you an example. And it is around the bend stamps, okay? So I did get this set, and it's always 10% off if you get the set and the dies when they come out. After that, usually they're not a bundle anymore, okay? So if you'll notice, let me put my glasses on. This is the order numbers. So the C is the, what did I just tell you? The cling, okay? And the P is the photopolymer. So you see the code numbers. Let me bring it up. This would be the code number you put down for that bundle if you want it in cling. If you want it in photopolymer, this is your cling, okay? It's red. If you want it in photopolymer, you put a P down. Hang on. Well, you don't put the P down. You put that code number down. Sorry, guys. Right there. Okay. Let me just show you. Both of those I have are the clear. Let me find one that right here. So here's a stamp set that is the photopolymer. See? So you can see right where you're placing it and where it will stamp. Thanks, everybody, for thumbs up. Okay. So the ones that, if you want to just jot this down, or actually you can do, I'll put this up here. These are the ones that, let me see if you can get a good picture of it. Yeah, I think you can. You can just do a screenshot. Those are the ones that have both kinds of stamp sets. Okay. So I think it should, they say it's a product test, just to see what people are preferring, I guess. Okay. You got it? There we go. All right. So now let's make the stamp. That's all I was going to tell you. Okay. go away. Now, if you need catalogs, I'm happy to send them to you, but you can look at everything on Stampin' Up website. So this is a card that I made, like I said, for the swap, okay? I just stamped this onto the white cardstock, which I love their cardstock. Out of all the cardstock I've ever used, I love Stampin' Up's. And then this I just cut out, and I did elevate it a little bit. Okay, Angela, I'll private message me on my Facebook page, and I will get your address. You still can't see it very well, but it is elevated, okay? And then I just put a strip of designer series paper on the bottom. And the reason I did this is because some of them, when I stamped it, wasn't quite off of it. So it just looked like it was hanging in the air, and this helped that. And then I just stamped another one on the inside. Yes, you'll get a whole bunch of catalogs. You will probably get your annual catalog. If you do it right away, you will get your mini and your celebration. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I'm switching this completely around, okay? I am going to use paper out of the Fancy Flora 6x6. And this is the one I've chosen to use. This one right here. Looks like a palette of paint. I am going to use soft succulent ink, soft succulent cardstock, which I've already cut to 4.5, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So I just cut that piece of cardstock in half. And hang on. I had everything here. Oh boy, we really messed something up, didn't we? Hang on. Okay, let's see if that helps. And I love it because, okay, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not putting this piece of paper back down because I think that's what really messed it up. So I already stamped this biggest one here. What I did this time, instead of stamping it on my white paper, I just stamped it on a piece of white paper, and I am going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals and raise that up like that. And I stamped it in the soft succulent, okay? And this I did have a die for. So it was this biggest die here. So I cut that out. So let me go ahead and get my pokey tool out. Becky! Oh my gosh, my friend. I was just thinking of you this morning, and I was going to private message you. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Okay. I want these right here. So we have two sizes of dimensionals. We have the regular size, and I'm sure you won't be able to see it, but we'll try. You can. They're like little honeycombs. Oh, yes, there. And then I have all kinds of junk in this one, but here are the minis. Let me take it out of there. There. Do you see how much smaller those are? No, you can't. But you can see it over where that shiny spot is, how much smaller they are. Okay. And I'm going to use the regular size right now. I may put a few minis out here. Say hi to Becky. So I just use my pokey tool to, let me move this. So what I'm trying to show you girls, and any guys that might come in, is the fact that, okay, see, I just took that top layer off. Usually I do that later, but how one card idea, you can make a ton of cards. So this was one, I wish I kept a picture of it, that I found on Pinterest, but it was not like this at all. It used that stamp set. That was basically it. So, okay, I'm going to put one more here, and then I'm going to my minis. Wherever I put them. So this is that back of the one I stamped in Soft Succulent. And then here's, I put a bunch of little extras in here that I had. Okay, so now you can see the difference in size. Becky, you've been sick for so long. Oh. So see the difference in size there, guys? So now, right here, I'd like to have one there. So what I'm going to do is take my scissors. I want these fine ones. And I am going to take, actually, I'm not going to take it off of there. Maybe I am. Okay, and I'm just going to cut this in half. And place it on there. Because the other, there's not enough room for. And I definitely want to make sure I get that on there where you don't see it. Now they also have black ones, which I haven't used them myself. Okay. And I think I want one more right here, and I think we're good. Okay. So let me move those out of the way. Yeah, I love Stampin' Up stuff. Yeah. Hang on. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm trying to get all these off. So I'm just using my little pokey tool, which is a Stampin' Up product. I use it almost every time I do my Stampin' Up videos, unless I can't find it, which happens occasionally. All right, those are all off. So what I want to do is just put it on my Soft Succulent base, okay? And I'm going to put it down farther. And then what I'm going to do is come over here. I'll tell you, yesterday, was it yesterday? Whatever day it was, everyone was having trouble with their phones on YouTube, you know, watching it. And they were blaming it on iPhones, but I had the weirdest thing happen. My son called me yesterday morning. It rang on my watch, told me it was him calling. It did, oh no, it didn't even give me his name. It just phone, and then the number, and then, but my phone never rang. Volume was turned up. It was in my hand. My phone never rang. And so I didn't get it in time because it was like I was trying to figure it out. And then I called him. He said, well, Mom, I just accidentally called you. So, all right. So there's that. And I like that. But you see how different that looks? Right? Okay. Then oops, this paper needs to go back over there. Get rid of that glare. Then I stamped from the Something Fancy stamp set. And it says, I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. So, Tammy, whose birthday did I just forget? Ugh. Oh my, I was done, then found another pile to finish, and daughter brought me another full pile. Oh, yes. I don't drink coffee this late or I'll never go to bed at night. Bob's got turned to airplane mode Tuesday. I hate when that happens. Jim does that every once in a while. Angela says, phone reception has been crazy and internet. Found out there have solar flares. I said, whatever, just make it work, right? Janet, hello. Thank you for joining us. Everyone say hi to Janet. Yes, Tammy. It was Monday, correct? I think because it's the same day as my mom's birthday was. So I'm going to bring this card to her because I know she's not watching me. Oh, I felt so bad because I talked to her today. And she's telling me about all the special birthday cards she got from you and your mama and her cousin. So anyways, so what I like to do with this, like I have rectangles, I have squares. I could cut this out with anything, but I've told you this last time. What I've been doing, I just love the look of the I call it organic look because you can just, just do whatever you want to do with it. Just free motion it. And that's what I like doing now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still use those dies a lot of times, actually. I use my rectangle set constantly. But I'm telling you, this just, I don't know, makes me happy. So I'm doing it. Okay, look at there. So do you see? Look at. So I'm going to elevate this too. I'm going to take off that pointy edge. Then I'll show you where I'm going to put the paper. Hang on. I don't want that pointy edge. Okay. So let's go ahead and elevate that with our dimensionals. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Kelly, I just love you. She is the best mod. I'm just catching up with chat. Janet says, Becky, so hope you and your sister's health improves so soon. I know. Well, you know what, Janet? I finally found a birthday book. I can put it in my planner, but I went by a birthday book for years. That remember Current, and Current is still in business, just so you know. But they don't have the birthday book. So I found one at a secondhand store, and of course I bought it. And then I found another one. So I'm going to send my brother one because he's the brother that was adopted out. And so I thought it would be a nice gift to him. Not that I ever expect him to send us birthday cards, but this way he knows what year, what day all of his relatives are born, instead of trying to keep it in his head. So, so that's on my list to do, but, and I should have remembered, because my mother's birthday is the same day as our friend Sharon's. Okay, so I just elevated that. And see, I put a lot of dimensionals on there. I used to be really stingy with dimensionals, but why, right? Okay, so, and I like the, I thought I was putting it down here. Yes, I like the monotone of these cards, right? Okay, so there's that. And I do need my bone folder. I just want to smash this down a little bit more. Much better, right? Okay, so now all I'm going to do, let me go cut this super fast, because I wanted to show you that's the front. Oh, and I shouldn't have done that. My camera's going to hate it. And then that was the back. So I'm going to try to get some of that soft succulent in it. And I'm going just with 1/2 inch. I'm not sure that'll be long enough, but we'll see. I know, right? It sounds like Jim had the dishwasher running upstairs, but guess what? We don't have a dishwasher. So that was kind of weird. I don't know what it was. Oh, I know. Maybe it was a fan. Okay. So that's all I'm going to do is put that strip right there. And it almost blends in too much, doesn't it? So maybe I'll use that side. I think I will. I think I will. Even though it's totally different colors, I still think I will. Now, if I can just find my tape runner. Oh, we want this side. Okay. So I'm going to go. So I'm going to start this way so my crease is right there. I'm going to leave a tiny, tiny bit that you can see on top. Just because I like that, okay? And then I'll clip it off right there. So there's that one, okay? I'm going to make one more quick one. Same idea, right? Oh, Tammy just put it. 9 a.m. Central Time. I don't know what it was, Angela. I'll have to ask him later. Okay, Kelly's doing a card video on the 31st with tips to remember to send cards. So maybe next week you could put a link to it too, Kelly. That would be great. So my rule of thumb is this. When I'm adding a sheet like this, normally I would not put this down. I would not adhere it till I had my stamping on it, and my sentiment, or however I'm going to do it. Because then if I mess up, all I'd have to do is flip it over and use the other side. If I'd had adhered it down, that wouldn't have worked, right? I would not be able to get that up. So, but today, no, I'm not even going to adhere it yet. I am going to stamp my sentiment, right? And then, and where did I put it? I need a housekeeper. Raise your hand if you need a housekeeper. Or someone just to keep me on task. Tammy! Oh. I just had my other, I had another one of those that I cut out. So we'll just do another one. It only takes a second. And I actually have my stamp here. I guess I'm supposed to show you how to stamp anyways, right? All right, so I'm putting that on there. I have my ink. That's funny. It's not there. Okay. I have a piece of paper. And yes, it's a whole new sheet because I have no idea where my other is. So again, a master spreadsheet. Yeah, that's a good idea though, Angela. So when it's a big stamp like this, I put the ink to the stamp instead of this way, okay? And I don't want it on there because I want to use my dimensionals. Okay, so all I'm doing is going to put it on there. I want you out of the way. And this surface is hard and flat, so I'm good because this has cushion on it, the stamp. There we go. Nice crisp image. Then I'm going to close this and wipe my stamp off before I get my elbow in it. Now, with these stamps, they have the sticky back. You remember the olden days when we used to have to put a glue dot or double stick tape or something to keep it on our block or lick it? That works sometimes. Well, this is sticky. So they suggest not to leave it on there because sometimes it could be like really hard to get it off. So I just flip mine over. Now, if you leave this out for very long, it's going to get debris and stuff from the air on it. Dog hair, cat hair, lint, whatever. So try not to keep it out very long. Try to put it away, okay? So once again, I am going to take this. I want to read. Angela says, I thought since we moved, we were unpacking, it would be a great time to just write it down. I don't want to talk about it today. Angela. And Kelly says, I do everything on a hard copy. I cry if I put all that work into digital, then something happened to my system. Angela says, oh, Janet, that sounds like a fun project. I'll have to check her. I got to go up here and read that. Right? Okay, how come you're not wanting to go back down there? What is Janet's project? Oh, okay, hang on. Yes, no. Okay, I can't. Thank you, Janet. I like these cards. I love the stamp set. Then my daughter helps me. Yeah. Well, you could put it into your computer and then save and then print, Kelly. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to once again fussy cut, but I'm just going to do this, right? I almost think this is thick cardstock. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm just going to fussy cut this out. So once again, it's, okay, the other one, this one, is not fussy cut. See here? That one is not fussy cut. I used the die. The big die. Okay, this time I'm going to fussy cut it just because I want to. Yeah, we'll make this one and then I'll let you lovely ladies go. I would stay here all afternoon because I have to be down here. I work Saturday at Red Shed Redo Picket Fence where some of my art is at. And so I work 10 to 3 on Saturday. So I wanted to have some more items to take down when I go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so intent on this. I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I don't think you could mess up on this. Even if you cut a flower off, I think it would be okay. So now this is a little tougher getting in here. Now you asked me, why, Penny, are you using those big honking big scissors? Well, I'll tell you what. I have little ones. I'll show you. And for some reason, and you would think with my little hands it would work out really well, but for some reason I do more cut with my scissors than I do turning the page. I just don't feel as comfortable with it with the small ones. Don't know why. It's just how it is. But we're going to keep them in hand, probably the way I'm holding them. Okay. Look how easy it was to remember the day. I'm looking forward to it. Tombow glue, I will have to try that. Angela Chronic Crafter. I really like the color of that cardstock. Yes, this cardstock is the soft succulent. Janet is so be prepared. Kelly, I love your face. Kelly says, Janet Nash, if it's a stamp that does not have the cling on it, spread a thin coat of Tombow. Oh, yes, and that works too. But it will wear off. It is the green glue. I call, oh, well, neither one of these have the label on it, but that's what it is. The Tombow glue. I love Tombow glue. Okay. And actually, okay. So there we go. Now, this is monotone again, right? And you say, oh, Penny, but you can hardly see it. Well, once I elevate it, it will be easier to see. But let's do this. Let's just do this. Hang on. We will use some crumb cake. Yes, crumb cake. I'm thinking, should I use crumb cake or should I use something else? Crumb cake or, heck, let's just do this. Since that's what we've stayed with. And then I'll just go around the edges, and that will help it a little bit, not blending quite so much. Give it just a little bit of dimension there. please, if you are so inclined, give me a thumbs up, and it would be even really nice for you to leave a little comment. I know I was going back through some of my videos, and I have missed a lot of comments answering them. Please, please accept my apology. I will be better at that. I guess for so long, nobody ever hardly left me a comment, so but I will be better at it. Okay, so that is going to go right there. I am going to put it on dimensionals, but instead of putting my sentiment on dimensionals, I am going to just put it on the white. So hang on. I just want to find a quick birthday stamp right here. This is Happiness Abounds. I really like that stamp set right there. And I am going to, so you see the photopolymer, if you use, well, most of your inks will stain it. It does not bother me whatsoever. Not at all. I think that's, yep, that's happy birthday. I'm sure it bothers some people. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so this is kind of a large block for this. But you see how I did that? So I'm just going to throw it down here. And then I just take this and it sticks right to it. That's why I like the photopolymer so well. But the new ones with that sticky back is great. Now, let's go ahead and stick with our soft succulent. Becky says, just popped in to say hi, my friend. I'll be on channel tomorrow, 11:30 Pacific time, doing a de-stash and some bits and baubles. Tomorrow. Becky, if you need help modding, I am happy to jump over and help you. Okay? Jim and I will be gone. He has an appointment at 9. That would be Mountain Time. And we're an hour ahead of you, so we have to figure that in. But just let me know, friend. I'm happy to help. Okay, so once again, you know me, I'll always have to make sure it's going to work out there. So I still want to do it this way, but hang on. Let me see if this is going to work. We'll make it work. Hang on. We're going to put this right at the bottom. My head's probably in the way. Okay. And then, oh yeah, that'll work. All right, let's go ahead. I'm wiping this off and putting this away. I love the font on this. Okay. So let's go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of that. I'm closing this up. Hey, this doesn't look like I've hardly used it, but I have used the stamp pad a lot. I love that color. Let's not do that one. Okay, I think I lost my pokey tool this time. Oh, there it is. All right, so we're going to put some right there. Use Honey's Orange Clean he uses in the garage, and then follow up with some Dawn soap. Yeah, that would work. And I think Dawn soap might work. Alcohol might work on it, but I think it would be hard on the photopolymer. Yeah, it really don't bother me. But we're all different, so thank you for that suggestion. I think we have some of that orange cleaner, actually. Okay, so now, right there, I just want to use one of the minis. Right there, okay? So now I'm just going to take these off. Let me get this out of the way. You know, I haven't had my face on for a while either, but it's because of the mess I have behind me. I tell you, I need someone to get me in line. It's just like this. I had straightened this up a little bit before I left. And when I came down here, started working, it's like, how did I do that? I didn't even get that much out, but it happened. Okay. And this. Okay, let me put this right here. Perfect. Right? Okay, now what I want to do is take this, and I had cut a strip, but you know what? Oh, there it is. And I think I will use the green on this. And I just want it on the white. I don't want it on my soft succulent. Yeah, it always surprises me where things end up at on my desk. Because now my tape runner is not where I got. Oh, that's because I didn't put it away. So once again, if you do your tape runner on what you're putting it on, I want this color this time, then I used to struggle because I would put it on this piece I was adhering from, and I always had sticky tape out here. It's like, oh, but that was an easy fix. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on here. And we'll put all of these cards, these 3 cards together. So the thing is about if you need some cards made quickly, just use the same stamp set, use the same stamp, and just rearrange it if you don't want them to be the same. Okay. Right? So this is what we started with. And this is stamped directly onto the white. There's my sentiment, which I've used dimensionals on, and a piece of designer series paper. Thank you, Angela. Let me go back and read. Oh, if you ring the bell, you should get the notification, Janet. Kelly, thank you. You are so awesome. Thumbs up for you. Okay, Janet, I missed You said it was probably before Christmas when you were creating for the shop. But what did you say? Love you, Becky. Yes. Okay, I'll have to go back and read. Thank you. And so then here's the other one. So look at 3 different looks, but I used the same stamp set. These came from the same, did they? Yes. These came from, did they? I want to make sure before I say that. No, they didn't. They did not. None of these came from the same stamp set. None of the sentiments. But, of course, your floral was. Your botanical. Anyways, so this is Happiness Abounds is where that one came from. And then I'm going to put this away, and then I'm going to chat with you guys for a few minutes. And then here's the Dainty Delight with the, okay, and this thank you for your kindness is from the Dainty Delight. There we are. Yes, anytime. And the thing is, you guys, these can go in a journal so easily. Let me just, don't think I have one, but for instance, right, if this was bigger, you could just stick this in here. You could adhere it, right? You could put paper in it. You could use it as a tablet, you know, by putting paper in, or you could use it as a tuck. You could glue this together, use it as a tuck up here, anything. So think of outside of the box when you are making cards, that it's not just, doesn't have to be just for cards, or even using just the front of this, right? And then you'd have a journal spot on just the back, or you'd have a journal spot 1, 2, 3 places, right? I like the edges inked. I really like all 3. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, thank you. My room is so messy, Janet. Thank you, Janet. Yes, you guys all have a great afternoon and evening. Tammy is wonderful. She is very creative. I tell you what, I have found, you know, we usually take so much time on one card. Just make it. Just make it. So I've always told my ladies at stamping classes that there's not a mistake. We will fix it, right? So like if I had stamped this and messed it up, all I would have had to do, if it had already been adhered down, all I would have had to do is get one and put the dimensionals on it and put it on top. That's all you have to do. Or if I'd smudged over here, I put a butterfly. I am good at putting butterflies on cards. So anyways, my dear friends, be a blessing to someone today. We will see all of you around. We will see you, right? Happy accidents. We will see you at Becky's, hopefully, and at Kelly's. All right. And right now I'm going to go up and visit with my honey for a little bit because I was gone this morning and just got back in time to get ready for this. Yes, bless you all. And be a blessing to someone today. Thank you for joining me. Thumbs up if you would, and leaving a comment would be great. Okay, thank you, friends. See you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, Kelly.